This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. The Trojans will kick this deep to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So the Oregon Ducks offense comes on the field first today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kurt?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. It's the first and still running. He made the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Off the play fake on first down. And off the deflection, it's caught. Inside the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
That's just great awareness here by this running back not to give up on the play. That ball gets deflected, but a good job of having the awareness and the hands to be able to catch that ball and end up getting some positive yards.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. And there's the handoff. Breaks an open space. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. The red zone. Ball handed off. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, unbelievable execution. They get a touchdown on the board, and Autzen Stadium is rocking. You know, they only have about 60,000 people inside this stadium. I would argue it's as loud as any stadium in the country. And you put a touchdown on the board like that, this place becomes electric.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So USC's offense comes out for their first possession today. We'll see this quarterback, Kirk, is very much a contender for the Heisman Trophy. He told us he's trying to ignore that talk, but the numbers he's putting up as we head toward the home stretch make him impossible to ignore.
Yeah, and I think he's done a really good job of kind of putting this on the back burner, the individual accolades. He's focused on winning games, and I think it has a big part of why he's been able to enjoy such a great year.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And, Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Lynn Swann. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
Grab near the sticks. It's Lane.
But the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Maeva. Quick throw to his receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Lane. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. A handoff from the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Trojans will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. A running play called on 4th down. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice first down.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The crowd really making some noise now. Defense to get this stop near the goal line. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Jordan. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Pass caught. Can he get in?
Well, they go with the out route here, but they're going to be short of the sticks. I'm not sure what the plan was, but the quarterback and the receiver have to understand the situation a little bit better. Now it's 4th and short.
So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
To the air, it's Moore. Dumps it down to the back. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, but gets the 1st down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 1st period of play. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Using his legs, it's Hughes.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook could really open up on 2nd and inches.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. A deep shot to the left side. Touchdown, Ducks, as they put 6 more on the board.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He thought thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now at the 25. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
Guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pass, it's Maiava. Catch made on the right side. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Pass caught, second down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. This is the 6th play on the drive. Play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
How about that? The defense does their job on 3rd down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's 4th and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made. Not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Gonna run it. It's Whittington. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. The Ducks will have to punt this one away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Maiava. And looking for a big play here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Grab down the middle. It's Lane. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
Ball carrier tackled there.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, he came close to put this ball into the end zone, but comes up short. Now we're looking at a 3rd and goal when the defense is digging in, the offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on 3rd and goal.
He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And on 4th down, they line up in the wildcat. What's the call here? And it's a direct snap. Oh, they've stopped him short. And they will take over on downs now. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room. Here. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. It's a solid run. Gives the offense a 1st down and a new set of downs. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. After 2nd effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. To the air. It's Moore. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more. Looking deep down the right side. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Can they pick up the 1st on the ground? And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene.
The Ducks will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down play coming up. Ball handed off. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Trojans hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
It's a nice throw and a great catch by this USC wide receiver to pick up a 1st down. And boy, oh boy, USC quarterbacks and receivers, efficiency and timing and speed and execution. Boy, they are putting it on display once again today.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And they will try out the field goal team here. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Takes the handoff. It's Whittington. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Clutch conversion on third there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He hands it off from the gun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is four-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Slides it with throw. And your head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy...
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things the defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. The receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. Movement here from the tight end. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
First down, looking to throw the football.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Pulls it in. It's Sanders. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Becoming a long drive, the 9th play coming up. Dropping back, it's Mayava. It's a quick grab. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Can he get there on the ground? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start.
False start on offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense operating from the pistol. Keeps it on the draw. Finding some room at the 25. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. On the run, it's Whittington. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37. Ducks with first and 10 here. Working clock with the ground game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking for his big tight end. Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Sanders. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab. It's Sanders. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Boy, the defense had covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Bringing pressure. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again. Hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Breaks into the clear. They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Second down after that previous play. Looking to chuck it again. Grab behind the line. It's Sanders. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That short completion sets up a third down play. Dropping back. It's Mayava. Looking for the wideout. Touchdown, USC. They finish off the scoring drive. Kirk, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there. Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. He's got the first and still going. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the offense will just take a knee. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that